Hello there. So organizing Overwhelm is underway, and now I've decided it's time to deal with the cloth.
No! No! No!
So all of this plus fabric underneath that you can't see is used clothes that I plan to repurpose in different ways to use the fabric. So I think it's time that we get this crazy pile of Overwhelm and transform it into something useful and something where we can easily find what we need. So the first step toward that is probably getting this table cleaned off, because we need space to spread out, to have our scissors, and we need a place to sit. So I'll have to clean off the stool as well. Okay, that looks much better. Most of the things I tossed in this tote. Is it ideal to throw your stuff in a tote without organizing? No. However, sometimes to get organized, you have to make little compromises. So that is ready. Now I'm going to go upstairs, get scissors, get a tripod to put this camera on, and I'll be back. So we're sitting at the table down here in my basement. First of all, I clearly did not finish painting the basement. I'm hoping that this organizing adventure will give me motivation, and hopefully in March, maybe even later in this month, I will be able to finish painting in here, because that would make me very happy. Anyway, so I was getting ready to come down here and start going through fabric when what did I find? Oh yeah, I have a whole other box of fabric, and these are all clothes that either we're getting rid of or that I found at the local blessing box, and I'm trying to salvage some fabric. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these, see what I have, and I'm going to cut off the parts that I know I'm not going to use because they're wasting space, and there may be other things I can do with those. So in this case, I'm going to take these shorts, I'm going to cut off all the seams, the hems, anything that's not easily usable. There were some rips in it, which is why I took this one from the blessing box. I had something in mind at the time. Now you're gonna find that I'm keeping a lot of things that you probably would not. And the reason for that is I am really interested in fabric crafts. And we're gonna take off this button. Save it, maybe. Yep, there we go. We've got a new button to add to our button collection. Where was I going with it? Oh yeah, so I really enjoy making crafts with fabrics. So things like making ornaments from leftover fabrics, using fabrics for applique, and just weird, crazy fabric crafts. So I keep a lot of interesting patterns for that reason. Things that a normal person probably wouldn't, and that's okay. I'm not normal. So for this, what I keep will look like, oh, I've got to cut off the hem. So for some things, I save the hems. T-shirts, you can sew the hems of the t-shirts together and make something to crochet with. You can crochet rugs. Anyway, so this is the part I'm going to keep from that section. I'm gonna take it down here. I'm gonna fold it a little bit. There's a part on here that could be cut off because I can't use it, but it's not that deep. So basically, I'm gonna do that with this whole box, and when I'm done, I'll show you how much less space it takes up and what I've got out of it. Hello again. Well, it's been a day and I have the box all sorted through. And I'm back downstairs. It's freezing down here today, so I'm wearing my hat with my cute little cat ears. Hold on. Look at those. Are they not adorable? Okay, it's not the easiest to see with this lack of light, but they're adorable. This actually is for someone with a normal sized head, and I have a child size head, so yeah. Anyway, back to the box. So here is what I did. So this is our box that we had yesterday. This bag inside has all the little seams. Most people would throw these away, but I'm gonna try and use them either to put together somehow and crochet, or alternatively to try and make some cool toys for my cats. So that may be on a future video. Okay, let's see. I saved these just because they're pretty. There's 2 of them. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna save them. I'm gonna throw them out because they're not big enough that I can use them. So this bag is all rags. So rags, ooh, that wasn't supposed to go in the rags. The rags are ones that, pieces of fabric that had stains, I don't know if you can see it on that one, or holes, things that made them not usable. So these are going, those are going up in my bathroom. They go under my bathroom sink, which is fabulous. So over here, I have what I am going to actually throw away. So some sleeves, a bunch of collars. Their colors are really too thick to do much with. They're hard to crochet with because they're just so thick. And I don't have a use for them. But if you do, please let me know in the comments. Some elastic. Normally I would keep elastic, but this was attached to a pair of pants. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna throw it out. I had to think about it for a second. A little Puma logo, little Puma. So those I can't really use. So these are actual trash. Over here, we have a bunch of hems and sleeves. These are going to be used for crocheting. So one day soon, I will take them. I will sew them together and wind them into a ball, and they will be the start of a new cool crochet project. Okay, I found this. This is actually a skirt I tried to make a long time ago. It's inside out. Oh, okay. When I tried to put it on, it didn't fit right. So it's just kind of hanging out. So eventually I will take it apart and make it into something new. But for right now, it's going to go in a different section for fabrics that are new, because like I said, I never wore it. And then I found one piece of fabric that has not been used in there, and the whole box is now down to this. This is all of the used fabric I have to reuse for other projects. So this is trash too, by the way. That's from yesterday's project. Yesterday when I showed you what I was doing. So now I just have, let's see, I don't know if you can see it from here. Let me move. Yeah, now I just have all of this to do. So I've got this box, which is huge and overflowing. This won't go in. It just needs to be repurposed a little bit. I need to find a way to make it a little bit different than it is. And then on the side, let me move this. Check out this cool thing that my Aunt Martha got for me. You put your yarn in it and it comes out. Yup. It's gonna be awesome when I start crocheting again. Well, I sort of started crocheting, but when I get really back to it, that'll be amazing. So down here, I've also got all of these jeans. Yeah, so I'm going to, let's move you so you can see me. I'm going to take all of those, the box and the extra stuff, gonna take it upstairs, and I'm going to do the same thing with it, and I'll be back when that section's done. I'm finally done. This has taken, I think, 4 days of work, but finally done. So let me show you what resulted. So let's go through some of the bags I have here. So this one is pieces that are not long enough to, well, that one might be long enough to make into a cat toy. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with these. They may go in the, with the trash fabric. They may get made into some kind of crazy cat toy. I don't know. We've got this whole grocery bag, which is rags. Just pieces that were not good that I cut up. So we will not be having a shortage of rags anytime soon. And then, let's see, on the floor here, we have even more pieces that can be used for cat toys or other projects. I think, oh, let me move you. I think I'm going to do a live on, here on my YouTube channel where I make these cat toys live. What do you think? You want to come? Let me know in the comments. Now, another bag. I thought I had these all on the table. Clearly, I did not. This one just has the hems of the different t-shirt type materials. So there's lots of these. And soon I will have a video for you where I make these into a rug. So stay tuned for that. Now let's change our camera angle here. Sorry, I wanted to see for this. These are all the chunks of fabric that are left. So, time to organize them, right? Okay, first of all, I was wrong. I do have another pile of clothes from that, another pile of fabric from that. I found it when I was looking for the box that I'm going to use. So, we're going to sort these, but I have a really specific way I want to do them. We have tons of jean fabric, right? So I'm going to put the jean fabric on the bottom, and I'm basically going to make a layer of them. I do have one pair of jeans that I didn't cut up. They're really good and they're really new, and I just keep hoping I'll find a way to save them, but the zipper is missing some of the little metal pieces that it needs to go, so it's probably a fool's hope. All right, and now let's get those in. Okay, so, oh, and these, which I already had cut into squares from jean fabric. Well, that didn't fill it all the way. There's a chunk here that is left. So I think, what do I have a lot of? Well, we have a lot of things that are black and navy. So we'll put the things that are black and navy down in that area. Pieces of fabric that are black or navy. Clearly, my husband and I really like wearing those colors. Oh, and this, which was salvaged from one of my mom's shirts. Let's see. And navy / faded black. I think that was actually faded black. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another layer on the top sorted by color. So we will start with the blues. Put the blues here. Actually, maybe we should start them over here. And moving the black one down a little bit so it doesn't stick up. So this is kind of like what Marie Kondo says to, like, for how to organize your clothes. Make it so that you can easily see each item. That's kind of what we're doing here, is just making sure that the way we lay these down helps me to know exactly what I have and be able to easily find it. So now we'll transition to purple and from purple to reds. Oh, there's a gray there. We'll put that in the corner. Okay, got a lot of red, which is interesting. I don't love red, but I have a lot of it. And oops, there's a piece of green in there. I'm not being really anal about putting the same fabrics together. Maybe the next time I do this, I'll arrange it more fancifully, but not today. Okay, transitioning to tan. Tan to, do we have any more tan? No. Tan to yellow. Oh, and I see more pinks and purples in here. Oops. Okay, we'll put the purple with the purples. And the yellows over here. And over here. Yellows into greens. Greens. Oops. Greens into, we'll just use grays. Oh, I forgot I had the grays over here. Let me take those out because I just found more black and more black and more black. So we'll go ahead and we'll do the grays now. That one's not folded very well because it's just a really odd fabric that's very hard to fold. Hard to do anything neat with it. Oops, this one's kind of between a green and a gray. We'll put it there. Do some whites. And the only color that's really left, other than another navy I left out, is pink. So, pink. Oh shoot, those are all falling apart. You know what? Let's see if I can fold them one-handedly. Sounds like a disaster in the making, but I'm gonna give it a shot because you never know what you can do until you try. So there we go. Ah, yep. Okay, pink, pink, pinks. I'm not folding those. And pink. And now let's put this down where the fabric started. And check that out. All that giant pile is now in this little teeny tiny area. And that makes me really happy. Unfortunately, now I have all the new fabric.
No! No! No!
That's going to be a project for another day because this was a giant project. So, in the future, I am hoping to make videos showing you what I'm going to do with all this fabric that's sitting around my house. Projects like some appliques I want to do, making the rug from, from the hems, making cat toys out of the seams, and who knows what else. So stay tuned for future videos that talk about these. But for now, I hope you're having great luck organizing your overwhelm. In case I didn't mention this in the first part of the video, which I recorded like 4 days ago, The Organizing Overwhelm Challenge is going on through all of February. We are taking an area, a project, an area of our lives, and we are organizing the overwhelm. So if you want to join in, all you have to do is make a video about the process and post it with the hashtag Organizing Overwhelm. So yeah, as always, if you like this video, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and eat something wild, but maybe not today. I'm too tired.